Hey besties, so in today's video what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be building the cheapest starter home on Roville. So you might be thinking like, didn't you do this like 2 seconds ago? Like I already made an ultimate starter home video like last week or something like that. But I forgot about a few build hacks which I can use to my advantage to make this build insanely cheap. So I think I can make this so much cheaper, and I'm hoping to make it under $2,000. I think that's possible. I've already like tried this out before and just made kind of test versions to see how cheap I could make this, and I got all the basics down and got it looking nice and modern for only a 1.5k. So I have hope I can make this like so nice and so cheap. And also, I'm sorry if I sound a little different. I am so tired. So anyways, I'm just gonna get into build mode. The first hack is like these walls, which you can make, and they're super cheap. And you can use these to make angled walls, or you can make glass walls, and I'm gonna be using them in this video to make glass walls. But so yeah, I'm just gonna give you an example of these. They act as a floor, so you can just make them glass, and you can put them at an angle if you use a floor and put it like up to another story. You can like make a really nice glass wall for super cheap. I'm not gonna angle them, but I'm gonna use it to make glass walls. And the second thing is you can make pools in this game for super cheap. Like you can see, I just made this like ground texture a pool, and it didn't raise the property value because it doesn't add anything to the property value. So this house can still be super cheap, and it can be surrounded by water. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make this a little beachy house. But so first thing is I am gonna make like the kind of ground area, because I need like a car spawner and the basic stuff like that. Okay, so this is only $90 right now, and I think it looks really nice. But so I'm gonna of course make a little bridge out to like the actual home, to kind of like put it out into the water so you get a good view of everything. So I think that looks nice, and now I'm gonna start with the home. So I'm thinking of like a kind of modern structure. Like I'm just gonna have a big glass wall in the front of it, and I'm not sure if I'm making this correct. Bam, a big glass wall over here, and I'm gonna just add a I'm gonna use a roof to make like a kind of modern part which sticks out of the build, if that makes sense.
2,000 years later.
Okay, so this took me a little quick second, but I'm thinking that it is looking really nice right now. Like it looks really modern. It has like the little overhang thing, and of course it has a like this huge glass wall. And I also like made a little glass wall out here, and I'm thinking that this can be a little custom door area, but I forgot I need to place the floors, so I'll just place them real quick. But this is only $375 right now, so it is so cheap in comparison. My like the others are like ultimate starter home thingy I did, the like exterior of it was like $2,000, so it was so expensive compared to this. But I have a little another trick up my sleeve, I guess. I don't know, that sounded kind of weird. But you can make a little cheap $10 ladder with this like modern fence, because it works as a ladder. Like you can climb up this, and it looks really like sleek and nice for a ladder, and it works. So I got the whole structure down of this for only $400. But now I'm just gonna work on the basic coloring. Oh, I forgot to mention I used like roofs for all of the walls in here, because I think that the color looks really nice, and using roofs as walls is cheaper than like actually using walls. So yeah, I am using all the build hacks I can to make this as cheap as possible. Okay, I like painted a little bit of it, but I made this kind of weird looking custom door. I don't know if I like it. I don't know how it would function, but it looks like one of those kind of weird, really modern doors. So I'm gonna work on just like the basics, placing the basic furniture down so then I can see how much we can actually decorate this and make it look nice and keep it under our $2,000 budget. So first things first, I'm gonna use this little like area in here. I made a little area here so we can have a little bathroom. But yeah, I just want to make this a functional house which gets your needs up. So of course the next thing we need to get your needs up is a counter and a little stove. So I'm gonna use these two as they're the cheapest, and I have a little build hack idea for them. So I built these into a roof so that it looks like this is like a modern counter, and that this is like a fancy modern cooktop, and that will fully function. I am not sure if we can afford a fridge, Whoa, we don't want to spend our money on fancy things like a fridge. But yeah, I just want to place the basics down before I spend on stuff we don't need. But of course, the next thing we need, the other need you need to get up is your sleeping need. So I'm gonna have a little bed here. So I'll use this bed because it's the cheapest and I'll try to make it look kind of modern. I doubt it will look very modern, but okay, that doesn't look too bad. It kind of needs like a window or like a painting or something, but bam, this is a fully functional, like modern luxury kind of, not really luxury, beach loft for under $1,000. And now I'm gonna add, some stuff to it. What cheap house would this be if it didn't have the trusty L-shaped sofa, which fills up your living room for only like $90. And now I will be using a painting because then I can use it to make a big looking TV. Like bam, if you put some Netflix, like a Netflix decal on that looks like a really big TV. So that is what I'm gonna do right now.
12 seconds later.
I think I'm gonna add some color to this, like make the couch blue, because one thing that I am starting to realize is this is kind of looking like a prison. Oh no. So yeah, I will definitely have to change up the colors a little bit. But just disregard it being kind of weird right now, and this is really nice. So now that I've got all the basics down, I'm gonna work on little decorations and things like that to make it not look abandoned. So first thing, which I think we need, is some lighting, because it is so dark in here. So I know that there are like these really cheap lights and they're only like $90 you see here, and you can like size these up to make them look super fancy, which is what I'm gonna do in this home. So bam, look at these modern lights. I just sized them up and they look so fancy, and I think that they had a lot to the home. Next thing which I'm gonna add is some wallpaper I'm like some brick wallpaper in this room, and I'm gonna change up the bed because I'm not gonna lie, this kind of looks like a prison. Like it looks like a prison bed, so I do not want it to look like that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna use this one. I'm not sure. That's like $80 more, and I'm not sure if it's worth it. And it really is. But next thing which I'm gonna add, which I think will make this house look way more decorated, is a mirror. So I'm just gonna use a huge mirror here. And that is a really cheap way to make the wall look really decorated. Like, I feel like this doesn't look that bad. Also, I think I'm gonna change up the wall situation a little, but you can see how this is looking really nice. Okay, bam, now you've got a window, and that looks really nice, I think. Okay, and now I have got all the basics down. This home is looking, well, okay, I guess it needs more. But yeah, now I'm gonna work on decoration. We have $600 left for decoration. I made this whole house for only $1,400. It's fully functional and kind of sort of luxurious, I guess. But yeah, first thing which this house needs desperately is some lighting. Yeah, I'm just gonna put some lights up here, and hopefully that will help this house out a lot. Okay, yeah, this is looking way more homey now, I guess. And next thing on the agenda, which makes just any house look better, is of course some plants. So I'm just gonna size one of these plants up a ton. Maybe scooch this stuff over a little bit. And bam, this is looking a lot better, so I'll just color the plant.
2,000 years later.
Someone is playing music outside, oh no. But anyways, I think that this actually looks really cute, like colored. Maybe I'll make it a little less minty, but I really like how this looks. I think it just adds a lot of needed color to the home. And yeah, I'm gonna replace this little weird mirror with a painting. I liked it at first, but yeah, I think that it really needs to change. But anyways, what beach house would this be without a nice big palm tree? I'm not sure which one I should use. This one's a bit more expensive. And bam, I got a nice little palm tree here, and we still have money to spare, so I'm not really sure what I want to do with it. Okay, so this is a little expensive, and this like we spent all our money, but I think it is really needed. I changed the wallpaper in here, so it just looked a bit more lively. Because of the gray, I think that the gray is way too much, and I'm scared to paint it because sometimes it'll just glitch back if you change this color. So I don't want the house to be really glitchy on the marketplace, but I can try to make it white because I think that looks a bit better. Okay, so I just searched minimalist blue to get this picture, and oof, my mag is on low battery. Oh no, I'll stop recording soon. But anyways, this house is actually really nice for only 2,000. I think it might be a little glitchy, but I will rejoin to see how it looks at the end. And of course it glitched back. Ugh. Before I upload this to the marketplace, I think I'm just gonna try to like get the basics looking a bit nicer, you know? I'm still gonna keep this insanely cheap, but yeah, I'm just gonna like fix up this wall and things like that, because I don't want this house to just look super ugly on the marketplace. Like, going a little bit over our $2,000 budget for the marketplace, I don't think is too bad, because like realistically, you can afford this either way. Like, you got $5,000 when starting pretty much if you delete your starter home. So either way, you're good. Okay, so I added a little bush to make the build look pretty, and I added a sign over here just to say, like, to check out my channel. I do that in all my cheap builds, because, you know, I feel like if I am, like, making these really cheap builds, oof, I need to change up the shower, but yeah, if I'm making really cheap builds, which I am barely making any profit off of, oof, my computer's at 5%, and I just banged my water bottle, oh no. And dang, my computer died right as I said that, okay,
2,000 years later.
Anyways, as I was saying, since this build is really cheap... Wait, are these steps not the same? Anyways, as I was saying, since this build is really cheap, you know, I feel like I deserve a little bit of clout off of it, you know. I could be advertising my mansion, but instead I'm gonna be advertising this build so y'all can get it, so the least I deserve is a little bit of clout, you know. But speaking of clout, I guess that's a bad transition, but thank y'all so much for the views on my like latest videos, and oof, I am sleepy. Let me sleep for a second. But yeah, thank y'all for the views on my last few videos. I did not think I'll get that many views, and not so fast. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching this kind of messy video. I'll be uploading this to the marketplace right now, $2,500. I'll just add $2 to it, you know, I want the build to be cheap for y'all, but I will be uploading this as Island Modern Loft of what I will be making this. So this is uploaded to the marketplace. The code will be in this description, but this is uploaded. This is uploaded. It's like $3,000 less than the starter home you get when you first play the game. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching this video. And if you made it to the end, you seem to enjoy my videos. I make a lot of videos like this, so why not subscribe? But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching again. I'm gonna go before my computer dies again or something like that, or something loud happens outside or whatever. But thank y'all so much for watching my channel. Bye!